Hi, good morning. Hi, everyone, and welcome to my Friday morning show. It's a beautiful day here in New York City. The sun is streaming into my den, and we're ready to get started. So I'm going to ask you a question you probably don't want me to ask. How are you doing keeping your New Year resolutions? Are you hanging in there? Well, if you're not, then stick around because today I'm rebooting the topic of gratitude and resolutions. I'm going to look at it a little bit differently. But before we get into that, I'm Mary Marino, and I am a certified life and leadership coach. And I work with women who are struggling with change and feeling lost in transition, being empowered toward their new beginning. You can read more about me and what I do at marymarinocoaching.com. And right there on the homepage of my website, you'll find my ebook, How to Navigate Change and Manage Transitions in Life, the 5 Essentials to Finding the New You. You can download that for free when you enter your email and become part of my email community. And you can find all my videos there too under the resource tab. And this happens to be episode number 16, and I'm going to be uploading this later today. So the grim fact is that 80% of resolutions fail by February 1st. And with all the excitement and the hoopla of the new year and the new decade behind us, before we flip the calendar to February, I thought now is the perfect time. It's a reminder for some simple things you can resolve to do to stay the course and keep those promises you made to yourself. So if you feel yourself slipping, you probably figured out that willpower alone is not cutting it. In fact, we know it doesn't work because weight loss and finances are at the top 3 resolutions year after year. Hey, listen, if it did work, we'd all be thin and rich by now. So truth is that while willpower and grit are valuable virtues, without the power of emotional connection, they're weak. So first off, respect that resolutions represent change. And the only way to effectively change is to make sure that what you want is in alignment with your values. And you're very clear on the why. So this alignment brings an emotional attachment to your commitment and focus on your goal. It isn't enough just to say, I'm going to eat healthy and go to the gym. You have to be crystal clear on the why to make the emotional connection. So I know that eating healthy is important for my good health. I want to lower my blood pressure, and I want more energy to keep up with my grandchildren when we go to Disney World this year. Now that's emotional connection, and that can keep you motivated and committed. So I talked about this in episode 13, along with gratitude. And there's been a lot of scientific studies, we know this, that found that gratitude is associated with a multitude of positive things like improved self-esteem, more optimism, positive emotions, more progress towards your personal goals, right? More alertness and determination, greater happiness and better health. Yeah, we've all heard this before, but I wanted to get a better understanding of why gratitude works. So I started to dig around, and I came upon a fascinating scientific study that shows a direct connection between gratitude and willpower. So Dr. David DeSteno, I don't know if you've heard of him, he's a leading psychologist, and he's authored the book called Emotional Success: The Power of Gratitude, Compassion, and Pride. I'm getting it today. I can't wait to start reading it. And through his research, DeSteno discovered that gratitude is a powerful emotional tool that when practiced daily will help us stay the course and achieve our goals. So DeSteno says that humans by nature look for an easy out. It sounds right. We make commitments to ourselves, we engage in willpower to lose weight, become more fiscally responsible, etc. And then first chance we get, what do? We talk ourselves right out of those commitments in favor of instant gratification. We rationalize, I've been really good this week, so I'm gonna have that cheesecake. Or you know what? I work really hard for my money and I deserve to buy those new pair of shoes. Or I'm way too tired to go to the gym today. I have a big and long day ahead of me and I need another hour of sleep. So wait, what about all that willpower? And what, DeSteno asks, are we really doing when we abandon those commitments and choose instant gratifications? We're undermining and sabotaging our future self from achieving our goals. Undermining and sabotaging? Wow. If that was a friend or a colleague doing this to us, we'd be pretty pissed off. So why then do we allow ourselves to get ourselves like crap? So blame it on willpower. And as human beings, we are hardwired to be connected. We are emotional and relationship seeking beings. When we strictly rely on willpower, we isolate ourselves and disconnect from emotion. And through his extensive studies in his human lab, Dr. DeSteno has found that the emotion of gratitude, not the grit of willpower, is the foundation to achieving our goals. He found that being in a state of gratitude makes us value the future. And when we value the future, we persevere toward it. Conversely, willpower alone may make you successful in the short term, but that constant state of grit and tamping down is often not sustainable, and it's stressful on our minds and bodies. And stress is not good for us. We know it causes premature aging and a whole bunch of other stuff. So engaging in willpower 24/7, it's exhausting, it's isolating, and it turns out enlisting willpower alone to achieve our goals is a weak tool, and it makes us weak. I can so relate to this. For me, it's the image of pushing that rock up the hill, knowing that if I let up even for a moment, I would be flattened. Yeah, that was me, all right, and maybe it's you. So in his research, DeSteno found that gratitude gives us more patience and self-control to protect our future self, so we can overcome the need for immediate gratification of eating that piece of cheesecake or going on a shopping spree instead of investing in our 401k. Now, this doesn't mean you're not going to be tempted to hit the snooze button instead of going to the gym. It does take a measure of willpower and commitment to reach your goal. While you may still be tempted to hit the snooze button, by practicing gratitude, you'll be more inclined to stay committed and succeed in the long run. So what is this emotion of gratitude? It's that feeling you have when someone gives or does something of value at a cost to themselves. I'm sure you can think of a time when you were feeling grateful for a person, or to the universe, or God, or your higher self, or whatever you call it. Just thinking about it brings warmth and calm and hope. It makes you smile. It makes you forget and forgive the annoying stuff and focus on the good. And feeling gratitude in the moment changes your outlook on the future. I love this. Dr. DeSteno has found that feeling gratitude makes you willing to sacrifice for your own future self. And what's also interesting is that DeSteno found that just being happy is not enough. It didn't yield the same results. What he did find is that gratitude makes us happier. And Brené Brown says it best. She says, it's not joy that makes us grateful. It's gratitude that makes us joyful. And what's so beautiful is that we can curate this powerful emotion by practicing gratitude every day until we are living in a state of gratitude all the time. And here's the other thing DeSteno found. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Simple gestures like holding a door for you, someone holding the door for you, or giving up their seat on the bus. Well, that's a big thing in New York. Or rubbing your shoulder when you feel sad. You take a moment to genuinely acknowledge and quietly honor just that with more than just a little thank you. It will elicit that same feelings of gratitude. So before you abandon your resolution this year, start paying attention to the people who help you and all the good in your life. Start with gratitude. Make gratitude a habit and the rest will follow. So now that we understand a little bit more of why and how gratitude works, I hope you're feeling more committed to your goal and more committed to your resolution. But you know, even so, maybe you're not feeling so grateful right now, and you don't give a damn about any of this. Maybe you're feeling angry, or you're sad, or you're lonely, or you're lost. Maybe being around happy, grateful people only makes you feel worse and more isolated. Yeah, I get it because I lived it. And I'm here to tell you there is light at the end of your tunnel. And if you think you're ready to start moving forward, maybe I can help. Just go to my website, fill out the form on the Contact Me page, and I'll be in touch. And from there, we can have a relaxed conversation to see if coaching is right for you. With that said, I really want to thank all of those of you who've joined me live here today. And for those of you who watch it on the recording, if you like what you hear, share this video. I'd be most grateful. So I'll be back here next Friday, same time, 9 o'clock. And remember, live with intention, lead with integrity, and learn with inspiration. Bye-bye now. See you next week.